everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing a DIY project and a dessert recipe for the Boo Bash challenge hosted by Michelle from Michelle's Cozy Home and the other co-hosts, the Harts and Alicia Lynn. All three of them are just amazing. You can check out the channels I linked in the description box. Also check out the Michelle's Boo Bash playlist that I've mentioned in the description box as well, and you can get some awesome Halloween inspiration there also. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing to support my channel, and let's get started. For the first DIY, I'm making a spooky lantern centerpiece using cardboard. I've cut the cardboard in rectangle like so, and then I've glued parchment paper at all the four pieces like so. I have also colored the cardboard pieces on one side in black color to give it a more spooky effect. Once done, I took some popsicle sticks and glued them together to make the base of the lantern. Then I glued all the four ends, the cardboard pieces, to the base of the lantern. Then I cut and glued some spooky images on the lantern, like a black cat, some bats, a black spider, and a haunted house. Finally, I decorated the lantern using a glass vase at the center and then arranged some dried twigs inside it. I had these wooden ghosts that I hung to the branches using jute twine. I also decorated the table using a pumpkin planter that I made using a yogurt tub, and then on top of it I put some Halloween decor and a pumpkin lantern to complete the look. I put battery operated candles inside the lantern, and the spooky images look great at night. And this is how it looks. It is so simple and easy to make, and yet it looks like a great centerpiece. I didn't want to stop here, so I decided to make a dessert too along with my little daughter. Halloween is her favorite holiday, and she has a really nice time helping me out making macarons. So we started making macarons. I separated 3 egg whites which were at room temperature for around an hour for a more smoother meringue. Then in a separate bowl, I put the egg whites and half a teaspoon of salt to stabilize the mixture, and then I whisked it. Once the mixture turned frothy, I added around 1/4 cup of granulated sugar slowly to the egg whites. Adding all the sugar at once can make the mixture lose its froth. So I added the sugar very slowly, little by little, like so. Once all the sugar is incorporated into the egg whites, then we can achieve stiff peaks, and then we can stop. Stiff peaks basically means the mixture doesn't fall off the bowl even when you turn the bowl upside down. The mixture just raises when you lift the whisk on top. Then we move on to the dry ingredients. I took around 1 cup of almond flour and 1/3 cup of sugar, that is powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of salt, and put everything in a food processor to make the mixture extra smooth. I then sieved the mixture around 3-4 more times to remove any more lumps. Once the mixture was sieved enough times, then I added it to the meringue. I divided the meringue into two different parts, one for the orange and one for vanilla. I added orange color and orange essence to one part of the meringue, and to the other part I just added vanilla extract for the vanilla flavor. Then slowly I added the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and started folding all the mixture together like so. At first I started with 1/3 part of the mixture to fold inside the meringue so that the batter gets more consistent, and later I added the leftover part of the dry ingredients to the meringue. Once the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients are well incorporated and we get a smooth batter, we will find a nice 8 shape that can be formed with the help of the batter. This is when we need to stop mixing it anymore. Then I lined the baking tray with parchment paper. I put 4 dots on all the 4 sides of the tray and put parchment paper on top. I started making round cookies with the help of piping bag and a round nozzle. The size that I make was slightly on the bigger size. You can make definitely make smaller size macarons, or even use a template so that the macarons are all of the same size. The next most important step is to tap the baking sheet, the baking tray a few times. That is dropping the tray a few times to release any air bubbles that is trapped inside the cookie. I tried making the white vanilla ones into a ghost shape with a little tail so that both of them have alternate shapes, and when we join them together they form a exact ghost shape. Once the macarons are piped, then I left them for a resting period of around 1 hour on the tray itself. This helps them rise really nicely, and then I put them inside the oven at 150 degrees centigrade for around 17 minutes. Then I let them cool inside the oven for around 10 to 15 minutes and then took it out so that it doesn't deflate. Once it is out, then also I did not touch it and try to take it out of the parchment paper. Once it is completely cool off, then it automatically comes off really nicely from the parchment paper. While the cookie was cooling off, I prepared the filling for the macaron. Firstly, I creamed half cup of unsalted butter at room temperature until it was fluffy. Then I made the orange butter cream filling with half cup of unsalted butter and 3 cups of powdered sugar. Once everything is incorporated nicely, then I added around 3 drops of orange essence and 2 drops of orange color. I also added 3 tablespoons of heavy cream for more fullness, and then I mixed everything together and piped it inside the piping bag. For the vanilla macarons, I prepared a chocolate ganache using semi-sweet chocolate chips and heavy cream, and then I piped it inside the piping bag for the filling. Using the same piping bag ganache, I made some eyes and a ghost mouth on the top of the macaron, and then I filled it up inside of it. Then I piped all the macarons and let them stay in an airtight container for around 24 hours to let all the flavors incorporate and seep inside the cookie, and then it is best to eat them after 24 hours of making them. I had a great time making my macarons and the Halloween DIY. We really enjoyed the whole process, and I hope you will like the video too. If you enjoy, please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care of yourself and happy Halloween.